This live now? Yes, it is. Okay, unfortunately, this is pretty much a jump start into this tournament, but I don't really know what happened here. Nobody said that they are going to play now. It is Lucifer playing as the yellow undead in the lower right. He's on his way to tier 3, I guess. What could be tier 2, but I guess it's tier 3. They're playing on Trina Stand, the first map here, Blade Master for xiaoKK, who is the Chinese orc. Unfortunately, no game sound since Lolite is casting this, so we don't want to be interrupted by Korean commentary. Yeah, this is too bad, but maybe for the next game we will be able to join. Okay, of course, Grunts and Blade Master for xiaoKK. Still level 1 Death Knight for Lucifer. This is, of course, the hell on earth for all the undeads playing this map. It's very, very hard to creep here in the Blade Master. You see the harass. He will always be there. And you see the tech for xiaoKK as well. Should be finished soon. And this is the first map, of course, of this clan war. So good that I checked what's going on. Tier 2 is finished. And tier 3 already for xiaoKK. Shadowhunter is coming. Lots of pressure, so he has a lot of time to tech to tier 3. And it's interesting that he prioritizes the tier 3 tech over raiders and walkers. Well, you can skip walkers. Nice block by the Blade Master. I told you, xiaoKK always there for some fancy micro actions. But maybe in the long run, his game will kind of fall apart. That's how I know him, but I haven't seen a ton of his games. Maybe it was just a fluke. But for me, this dude seemed pretty promising. xiaoKK, I think he's pretty young, but I'm not sure on that one. So, Devotion Aura, but that's not the big thing. The big thing is stealing the experience from the undead and getting it on the Blade Master. This is level 2. This is level 1 critical strike. And yeah, Shadowhunter, of course, needs leveling, but look at the Death Knight, man. Just one kill in this entire game. The Lich is coming to help here, but I think he has Frost Armor first. But there's a very aggressive shop, so he can always heal up his units, regen the mana. So I think Lucifer should take care of this if he has the time. But unfortunately for Team Korea, doesn't look like it so far. So level 2 and a third here. Finally, he can creep some spots. This little Sasquatch at the shop. And he needs level 3 so desperately. First, he needs level 2, of course, for the aura. But it looks like something horrible happened in the early game to Lucifer, so that he's not able to do anything until now. But yeah, his army is getting stronger. I think the statues should appear soon. Oh, there's an Acolyte. What is he planning to do? Expo? I don't think he can do that with all the aggression coming from xiaoKK. Slaughterhouse is there, tier 3 tech is coming. Maybe it's just for scouting purposes. Or to be safe, but that is weird, seeing the Acolyte there. More and more creeping from the Orc. Shadowhunter on his good way to level 3. I would love to see the item. But no, he clicks. And now he follows it up with Walkers and a third hero, which is the Torrent Chieftain. Alright, this is an interesting strategy. Of course, Stomp helps on level 1 already. So, use a speed scroll, jump in with the Torrent Chieftain, and do some river dancing. Michael Flatley, always proud of the Torrent Chieftain with Stomp. So after an action-packed early game, things start to slow down at least a bit. Of course, everybody is getting ready for their tier 3. I wonder what the reason for tier 3 is. Of course, I guess Headhunters, Kodo Beast, the third hero who is scouted now. So you see Stomp being skilled. And the Blade Master is getting pretty scary with the claw I saw. And the big invul potion on the Shadow Hunter. Usually that would be the weak spot of the army, of course, and one of the most important parts of the army with heal wave. But with the big invul, he should be safe! Speaking of safe, that Blade Master is not, and he goes down. What was that? Yeah, there's a question mark in chat. Why in the hell was he moving there? And why didn't he, like, get out of there? That was a present. That was a present towards Lucifer. And he's definitely on top of this game now. We see the Kodo Beast. No Headhunters yet. No Raiders yet. xiaoKK is playing this very, very strange. This is not what we are used from this matchup. But yeah, Lucifer is playing this pretty calm, I guess. He withstand the pressure right from the start. We see the Dark Ranger at the third hero for silence, obviously. So you can't get stomped and you won't see what's going on. Legs also follow light. Here we see it. So if you can prevent heal wave and stomp, that would be the dream. And there seem to be some connection issues on the Asian side. Holy shit. The ping is horrible. But okay, Lucifer is trying to go for it, immediately nuking that Kodo Beast because of course it gives a 10% damage aura. Or if you upgrade it, 25%, which is a big deal. And it can devour units, so they are gone from the battle. Nice end snare on the statue, which is super important, but it gets sucked dry, I guess. So there is mana on the Destroyer, which is one of the most important things for the undead. First Kodo Beast is down, but there is a second one. Next Storm from the Torrent Chieftain. Well done killing or getting 2 Fiends here. Saving the one with a coil, saving the second one with a burrow. Well played by Lucifer so far. But how can xiaoKK fight against this? Blade Master is back, killing a Fiend with a 129 critical strike. 2 Fiends burrowed. There is no dust, but now the Headhunters come into play, trying to fight the Black Dragon up in the air. The second Kodo Beast goes down, and this looks pretty damn good for Lucifer so far. 47 food. Okay, he unburrows the Fiend so they can do damage. Silence on the Torrent Chieftain. He was trying to get in there to stomp again. Blade Master in cooldown in silence, but here is the invul potion being used, and the Dark Ranger is dead thanks to the backstab damage level up for the Torrent Chieftain. This is a nice aura for him. More movement speed for the army, more attack speed on the army, and next end snares flying. Hex is coming. No town portal for Lucifer. Stop! So he's stunned, and down goes the first hero of Lucifer. It's all down the drain now. 2 hero kills in a minute. xiaoKK with a great comeback, and now the Lich is alone with the Fiends, and there's still end snares flying. There's still Stomp to use. The Death Knight is back, but without mana, what can he do? At least providing the aura, but he runs straight into a surround. Oh no, what a mistake by Lucifer, but he can portal out. Holy shit, what a fight by these two players at the end. xiaoKK looking way superior. The Dark Ranger is about to be back, but he lost the town portal. He had to buy the Death Knight back at the tavern, which cost a lot since it is a level 3 Death Knight. And 1 Fiend gets killed. No. But of course he can easily buy dust now. And he should. For the upcoming fights, or place something at the laboratory to be able to scan when needed. If needed. Level 3 on the Lich already too. So that's a nice nuking that he has here. With Coil Nova. Of course the Dark Ranger just a support act. A disabler. So that doesn't really add. Both players at the no supply, no upkeep limit, trying to stay there as long as possible. Ring of Protection +2 for the Death Knight might not be the worst item against the Blade Master in this game, because xiaoKK is going entirely on hero focus as it seems. And there's the Pocket Factory, oh no, the Pocket Expansion, Tiny Great Hall, and the Lightning Orb on the Blade Master. So he gets a lot more scary because there's a proc chance for Perch, and that slows down and dispels And basically, if you purge a destroyer, he will not be able to get away. Because the chance is pretty high, to say the least. But Lucifer is coming at it again. He wants to go in upkeep, but he has to tear down this expansion. The longer it runs, the better it is, of course, for Team China. And there's towers coming now to aid this. 3 destroyers up in the air, though. The Tauren Chieftain is coming in. He's nuked, but silenced. But here's the stomp, and he catches the entire army. This is a great opening for xiaoKK. You see the orb working. The Fiend is dead, and he's losing so much. But the Tauren Chieftain on level 3 is dead as well. No more stomp. The concert is over. And now he only has to deal with Blade Master and Shadowhunter like he's used to. But where is the damage, man? He can't get the destroyers. He's taking so much damage on the destroyer. And he needs the magic damage, but it's dead. And now he's only left with 2 Fiends. Morphing another one, but immediately catching a crit. This Blade Master is just going ham on the entire undead army. He gets some pickups here and there. Of course, with the Orb of Corruption, it's easy to fight the Headhunters. Level 4 on the Death Knight. Maybe this is the time for Death Pact here. The tower is about to be finished, but as I mentioned before, he needs more damage. xiaoKK coming back into this game. This is a very, very promising first map for this clan war. It goes back and forth and back and forth, but who will prevail at the end? If Lucifer is not able to tear down this expansion, it's gonna be xiaoKK. But otherwise, it's kinda looking bad. Almost level 4, and then things get really, really dangerous with that level 2 critical strike. He needs Invo Potions very desperately. But it's good to claim that shop control, because if he turns it around and nukes the heroes of the Orc, I guess at the moment there's no healing, no invul for them. Don't really know. So here we go again. Nuke immediately on this Walker. He really wants to get him, but ends there on the Destroyer. And, wow, Coil saves him for now, but the Kodo is there, so the damage alright there. But, yeah. That's basically it. Now the Kodo is gone. This is so big, but the Tauren Chieftain is back, and he can storm, so Lucifer runs away. Can he slow him or silence him or something before the storm comes out? No, he can't. And look at the Blade Master immediately going for that silence bitch and knock her down. Next target is the Lich. 2 crits in a row. Frost Armor helps him at least a bit, but this Blade Master, man, absolute key to victory. Shadowhunter still looking strong. Lich is pretty hurt. Death Knight far up front, catching a few hits now as well. And as you see, there is no damage coming from Lucifer. The Lich is the next target. There is a coil. Thanks to the Death Knight standing right next to the Lich. He's pretty much safe. For now, at least. But the Blade Master plus, I don't know, what was it? Plus 20 damage or something. Lich is vulnerable. Transferring the Invo Potion and Snare on the Lich. But then now the Death Knight is exposed. There's nothing he can take. And he tries to nuke the Blade Master down. But no, it's GG by Lucifer. And China wins the first map in this clan war, but of course it was a very, very bad map for Undead, and it was a very promising game number 1. And I hope the next game will be live with in-game sounds and everything. Let's see if I get the invite. So maybe Lorlight knows how to fix this issue. Of course, restreaming is always a little bad. Do you know the Hong Kong bar? Of course! Best Mexicana in town for now. since the Villa Kunterbund is not around anymore. So I don't have any updates yet. Little lack of communication here, but of course Light is busy as well doing this stream. He has 1,000 viewers already. Crazy. But of course it's prime time in Korea, so they all want to see it. But yeah, xiaoKK winning that first map is a little surprising to me, at least. But of course it's Orc and on TS. There's not that much that Undead can do. And yeah, Lalaya, don't leave me hanging. Maybe we can get something in WAG TV here. Or in the NetEase TV. But I think it wasn't streamed. Since I don't see it here in the list. Focus is practicing versus Moon at the moment. His match is versus Yumiko later. And I'm kind of baffled what's going on here. To be honest, I didn't expect it to be like this. Since the first Lawlight Cup turned out to be very, very well organized and everything worked pretty flawlessly. So, thank you, Mr. Abstract, for tickering. Still trying to get a hold of Lawlight here somewhere. And I don't get invites or whatever. I don't know why. I hope they'll stream it at NetEase. I will not stop casting this. That's for sure. I'm not Remo, who ends casts because they're difficult. I like the challenge. But yeah, of course, restreaming is not ideal. So can the winner continue their streak, or is it just single set? Yeah, it's four best of threes. So it's not the NGL system that I liked very, very much back in the day. It's basically the WC3L system without the 2-on-2, which is a shame. I would have loved to see a 2-on-2. Okay, I'm trying to reach everybody here at QQ and all the channels, whatever. But apparently nothing's happening. Wow. Okay. We have the next game. Lucifer versus xiaoKK, map number 2. This time it's Turtle Rock. So this first map was one of the worst for the undead. This time it's one of the best maps for undead, and it's opposite positions here on TR. So both spawning on the upper part of this map. Of course, there is the shop. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. Here, this shop is so important because there drops a watch award and gives you vision throughout the entire game. So basically that's what you want right from the start. And as an orc, you can easily creep this shop with the Blade Master only, or at least the Maggie who carries the ward and the item and the biggest experience. So you can snipe him with a circlet. Of course, it's kind of risky if the undead expects this. But yeah. Let's see how things unfold. Of course, it's a Blade Master again. Of course, Grunts on the other side. We will see Death Knight and Fiends. This is pretty much the standard for undead. And I'm curious. Nah, he's going Fiends first, late hero. So he's not going to snipe, he's going to creep. I thought maybe if he expects xiaoKK to go for that shop, then he could go and snipe it with the Death Knight, but it's pretty risky. And this is of course not W3 Arena. Close positions are possible, but yeah, they're scouting everything, they know what's up now. And the Blade Master is out. This is a very good Blade Master map, I guess, since there's a lot of drops possible that boost him, especially in the corners here, the little orange spots. So in general, yeah, okay, here's the sniping of the Maggie, and that, of course, grants him the ward. But this is somehow fucked up. Maybe a skeleton or something woke up the creeps. Usually the maulers won't attack you, since they are blocked by the headhunters. But yeah, xiaoKK gets the claw +9. This is the dream drop. This is the absolute dream drop, everybody. +11 damage right from the start. And yeah, this is kind of the new way to do this creep spot. With the Grunt and the Blade Master, you can get it entirely and not only the Mage, which is kind of like the focus attempt to do this. But nowadays, Fly and sometimes Focus as well, they are going for the entire spot with a Grunt. It's crazy how orcs can creep. Lucifer scouting this now, and he sees the claw and he thinks, oh fuck, why me? Level 2.5. So that was a pretty good experience boost for xiaoKK, and it doesn't look good for Korea. It looks like the 1-0, but it's not that you can tell it as fast here right from the start. Lucifer getting his level 2. This is pretty much the basic creep spot, creeping route that you can get. Maybe go towards the middle with your ghouls if you have enough lumber, because they take care of the sea turtles like with ease. And another slippers, so it's +14 damage. And you see the first critical strike for 102 on level 1. That is nuts. So here comes the Blade Master stealing Magpie, but it has not been scouted. Oh my god, it was a split second too early, and the Ring of Protection goes towards the Death Knight, I guess. So Blade Master not stealing everything, but there is backstab coming and heavy damage. Here you go. Ring of Protection might not be the worst job in that situation, but another backstab is coming. And here we go. One more hit. No, he can escape and pull the town portal, but the Blade Master is on the hunt. He's not on tier 2. He cannot get the potion. And I think it wasn't worth it to use this town portal because he's dead anyway. What? Kabooyah! And there goes down the first tier. He tries to block with a Fiend, but he failed heavily. And so he can only get a few hits out. Nice early game by xiaoKK. Perfect item drops, perfect movement with the Blade Master. Going for the shop here on the bottom. Exposing Lucifer and then haunt him down. Of course, Blade Master is only level 2, but he can be... he will be back in a few seconds. It's not like he was level 3, but still. This early game, so superb. Opens up so much time for the tier 3 tech of the Orc. He is getting the Shadow Hunter again. He's getting the Lodge. No Bestiary yet, right? It's just Spirit Lodge and Barracks. Plus the Warmill on top. So once again, it's lagging a bit on the server. But that's not on our end. Can be sure of that. So the Blade Master will get the Lightning Orb again. And that's gonna be nuts. Imagine Boots of Quel'Thalas here. Okay, it's not it. But of course I don't know Chinese, so I don't know what it is. I guess he has no slots to pick it up at the moment. So the Shadow Hunter comes in. And it is... Come on, I'm so curious. Just pick it up. There you go. Devotion Aura. Okay, that's not a big deal. So Lucifer is down when it comes to levels. Look at this, man. Almost level 4. The creeping of xiaoKK. Really impressive. Here comes the Blade Master again, but there's no Lich, so no Frost Armor. He couldn't wait any longer to steal the turtle, but Lucifer is playing this so safe. Usually you don't get this creep spot until the very, very end, but now he's forced into it. And the Death Knight, he's losing so much health. Here comes another Hex, no Town Portal anymore. Critical Strike, ending it in style, and Lucifer loses his series clean 2-0. What a wreck this has been on Turtle Rock, man. This was the perfect game for the Orc. Just destroying him. In all terms, it's absolutely nuts how xiaoKK performed here. Of course, he had luck with the items, but he did great scouting. He assumed where his opponent is. He capitalized from that. So, well worth the win. So it's 1-0 for China already. After one very quick game. So yeah, we're going into a small commercial break. I hope I get into the next game. I'm gonna contact Lawliot about this, and then we'll be back with China versus Korea. The clan war for $200.